Hey, what's up, y'all? Things are going so well, especially in terms of powerlifting. This is absolutely the best peak I've ever had. One silver lining about the shift over in job, and I still work for the same company. I'm just working at our only location after we shut the one that I manage down. But the thing that sucks is that I can only get so many hours because I can't just go over there and take priority over people that have been working for the company just as long as me. So we're doing what we can. But one of the silver linings about that is that I do, instead of coming in at like 10 or 11, I'm coming in at around like 4 p.m. and that lets me sleep in till around 8 or 9 or 10 sometimes. And that extra REM sleep, like I don't get a lot of REM sleep. And now that my sleep is on point, food is on point, training is on point, one thing too is really lifting my accessories with intent and really pushing them, not necessarily weight wise, but technically wise, excuse me. Like with the rolling tricep extensions, instead of just kind of doing this, like tucking in, getting that stretch, like I can do it without weight, like I can feel that stretch in my back tricep tendon. Like there's a lot of stuff that you can do to make things way more effective by doing them with intent and not just trying to rush through them. Because especially like after I don't know, we've been hitting big PRs. I can't believe it. We've hit things that I'm just ready for this competition. 711 to like 720 is on the table for squat, around 610, maybe 620 for deadlift, between 365 and 385 on bench. I think we're gonna nose in right at that 1700 total. And this is just like my 4th or 5th meet. Like we are still, I'm going to make a name for myself in this sport. I promise. I may not be the best of the best, but I'm hitting things that I never thought I would be able to. So I think my potential is still going up. I'm not pushing my body to its absolute limits yet. Like I'm extremely excited, but let's stick in the moment. Get this meet taken care of. I'm really excited. Maybe get a few more records, break one of my own records. It'll be cool too. It's always really fun. The WRPF, I know a bunch of people that lift for them, so it's always a really cool like community building thing also. So I'm very excited. Things pretty much couldn't be better for this peak. I couldn't ask for a better peak. It's taken a lot of effort on my side. It's taken a lot of effort on my coach's side, but we're making it happen. One small thing that I just like, it's funny, people get very fixated on my scars. They are over a decade old. I've made a video addressing it. It was really hard to make that video, but that video is always available on my channel for anybody who wants to watch it. But there's some people, like they can only be from one thing, okay? And some people, I think, just really want me to say it and as some sort of like power dynamic. I'm not gonna play the weird like reindeer games that people, like I remember, here's a weird story. So I remember one of my mom's friends, he was cool, but he was a little rough around the edges and he had a weed leaf tattoo here. And I knew what it was. And I think I was like 8 or something or 9. And I looked at it and I was like, hey, what's that? And he smacked the crap out of me. And he told me, he was like, don't ask me questions that you know the answer to. Like, don't do that. But so obviously that wasn't cool that he did that to me, but it did. I like putting somebody on the spot and asking them to explain something that you know the answer to is not that cool. So I'll just leave it there. And I do deal with that. Like the things that I have to deal with IRL are extremely not fun, like trying to blend into a new workplace and not seeing, whatever. But it's a constant variable that I have to deal with, but I gotta deal with it. It is what it is. But yeah, I just want to talk about that for a second. But y'all stay tuned. Really big meet coming up. I'm excited. We're gonna do a lot. So yeah, stay tuned.